So just a little bit of an update on this radio. I've had it installed for a while now and had a bit more of a play with it. I've installed a switch so that I can turn it on and off. So all the wires are now going directly from the battery to switch through a fuse or circuit breaker. And then I'll press that button and I can turn the radio on. By doing that, I have reduced the amount of parasitic drain out of the battery by quite a bit. Because before then, what happens with this radio, and I'm assuming with most others of these head units, is that the main power that powers up the whole computer comes from the battery direct. So when you've got the radio switched off, the radio is still fully powered on. It's only the screen that's switched off. And that means there's quite a reasonable amount of draw in there. In old radios, in the old days, all you had in there was the memory wire that would go to the clock and the calculator. But now it keeps the whole system, Android system, fired up. So I've decided to reduce that draw by separate switching and not going through the computer, and that seems to be making a lot of difference with regards to having the van sitting around for a long time. The brackets they supplied me with has the radio standing off the deck there by a couple of centimetres. So what I did was got a bit of plywood, split it down and shaped it, and now that will fit on there and provide a nice little cowling. I've drilled extra holes in the top of the unit there just to let as ventilation, let the heat out, and from underneath I've still got that open, so again for increased airflow. Because these radios are essentially computers, they do get quite warm, and the dash gets quite warm because I've got such an expansive glass here, so hopefully that'll keep it all cool and make it last a little bit longer. That's the plan anyway. Setting up this Android system so that everything's where you want it is a bit tricky, but I think that's just because it's a cheap Chinese jobby. The navigation map, when you buy the map or when you buy the unit, it comes with Google Maps. So when you are online, you can use the Google Maps system. To use maps offline, Google Maps only allows you to download a small area, which is very much a waste of time. So there's a few of these things around. I've tried this one, which is Genius Maps. So what this does, which is a bit annoying, so it's a good size screen, not too big, but what I have found, this is the free version, of course. It seems these days when you buy a program, they deliberately make it really shitty unless you're paying the premium subscription for it. But anyway, we'll work our way through these things. But what they've done to disable this one is that when you go into here, if I start driving, the dot goes off the screen and the screen doesn't follow the dot. And I've tried to go through all the settings to work out how to make it follow, and the bloody thing just doesn't. If I search for a place and then start driving that way, it will follow and do all the proper things. But just as a standard thing, it doesn't do it. So that's a bit of a pain in the neck, but you know, I'll fight with it anyway. Again, if it gives me the shit, so I'll just take the whole thing out and throw it away. It's been a little while since I've been making any videos, but I thought I'd better make this follow-up video with the radio, just so that that's finished off and done with. So if you've been watching all the videos, thanks for watching. And Not sure what's happening yet. Got a bit of life going on, so getting out making videos isn't really happening like I want it to. But and the mojo's gone down a little bit, but still enjoying making the videos. So it'll probably go quiet for a little bit until I get back out and about again. So until we see you next time, catch you later.